LR app, and disable OneDrive for 24 hours.
Test, test, test. Did we lose the bounty overlay? We lost the bounty overlay. Give me a second, I'll fix it. I am back. Is he coming back? Yes. Is he coming back or like frick this? The f do you think? Hey, I'm just gonna abandon the tournament in the middle of the thing? Nah, I have to fix stuff though. Yeah, give me a minute. Who we doing again? Gurus, Frozen Flame. We are on game 2. What was the score, chat? Anyone remember? It was 3 nothing? We're on game 2. Should be 3 nothing. All right, give me a second. Working on it. Working as fast as I can here. Refresh the bounties. Chat, I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why I picked that exact moment. There was nothing happening. Like, it wasn't you guys spamming memes. It just decided that that was the moment it was gonna, it had enough. For some reason. I don't know why. Honestly, so since the latest Windows update, I've had so many stability issues. Chat wants Twitch is gonna run an ad too, so I just an absolute potato-ness here. I'm gonna run the 60-second ad. Sorry, non-subs. I have no choice since I restarted the stream. Okay. Gurus was 1852. Is this frozen? Why can't you spam potatoes anymore? Because it just crashed my PC. Something did, and I'm playing it safe here. So I get everything working again. All right, we're gonna start back up here. Goodbye, half the viewers. All right, I'm assuming half the people are gone now. We got Frozen Flame once again. I think we are all good to go. Yes, everything makes sense overlay wise again. Holy killed my flow. Where the hell are we in the game state? So, Gurus Byzantines looks like he's going Arbs. And Frozen Flame Mongols as Treb's coming out. And has not started making the siege towers for his bounty yet. Alright, we're into it. Chat, I gotta leave the memes off for now, okay? I don't see a single siege tower in the siege tower making bounty. Now, there's nothing preventing the players from completely ignoring the bounties and just going for wins. It's just not a great strategy to try to progress to semifinals. You see, oh, now they're coming out. So how many workshops does he have total? 5. So that would be how many production cycles? Not 10. 8? 8 production cycles. And he'll have his 40 siege towers. The tricky part is going to be having the siege towers alive at time of victory. They don't do damage. You can't use them to do anything. 40. Look. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 4 is 32. 36. I mean, what are you making me do math for? Let me be bad at math. I'm actually really good at math, but I'm also bad at it. Mostly bad. Yet Score says he's in the lead. How? What? Frozen Flame has had more vills and more resources collected for ages. Probably has more technology research, too. No Triggle Trebbing here from Frozen Flame. He's got 7 Trebs and he's moving them into position right away. He needs more main army. There are 20 ARBs now from Gurus. The winner doesn't do a bounty, they get 1 point. 1 point for win, and then number of points that the tier of the bounty is, in addition. So tower achievement gives 3 points if completed. This is fine, only gives 1. Ooh, the trap shots on the ARB mass. Dirty Squirrel, I'm gonna ask just keep rude comments to yourself, please. Hussars coming in now for Frozen Flame. Remember, the Mongols get extra HP. Red definitely thinks it's a Treb bounty. Do burning Trebs, cat. They do that. Yep, all good, Dirty Squirrel. Saying the players shouldn't be the Elo the Rat is definitely a rude comment, just for the record. Where is he keeping the towers? Right now? Chat, we're just going to leave this as the thumbnail for a minute, all right? He's got 30. He's on the way. Ooh, that castle got denied by a tower? He may have just deleted it. Yeah, he deleted it. It's a wall! 10 more, Gurus. 10 more. Or pardon me, Frozen Flame. 10 more. Gurus has boomed up himself now up to 160 vills. Frozen Flame had to delete vills to get the siege towers on. He's got 15 Mangadai, 4 Hussar, and 35 siege towers. But they're going to be fast once he picks up drill. If he picks up drill. This is when it can start to get difficult for the Mongol, though. When your opponent manages to get to bombard cannons, you're going to have to be flitting in and out and sniping with the Mangadai. The high fire rate of the Mangadai combined with the meat shield of the Hussars. It's not looking great for Gurus. Gurus making a halberdier swap. He needs skirms. Or maybe just halb. Full halb might do it. There's not that many Mangadai. Soak up damage protecting the Mangadai. They are definitely good damage soaks. It's just they don't have, like, compared to a Ram, obviously much worse. So you can't have any damage output from them. And he may not even, but he might also, he probably, there's a good chance he just won't even use them. Because if he loses them, he has to make them again. So really, he's trying to make this win happen with, like, 40 less pop than the opponent. .41 is not 40. hard me objective down, but if you have 41 siege towers alive, then you also have 40 siege towers alive. Ah? When did you lose all the traps? They were sitting here and the bombards were picking them off. He was trying to flit in with the Mangadai, but just like Gurus is doing a decent job microwing. You can see he just traded the bombard for I think 4 Mangadais, maybe 5. Gurus is playing very defensive, very conducive way to play as the Byzantines, given all of their defensive upgrades and their good trash that they have. Fully upgraded halbs, fully upgraded skirms. Skirms coming out now. Frozen Flame just can't seem to crack the nut that is Gurus Tabi Bufus's base. Longsword? How many arbs has he got? 28. Byzantine player has the ability to go hand cannons too. I think it makes less sense to go... I think early Imp Champion would have might have been a better choice. Stone walls from Feudal Age are paying off now. They kind of, well, directly paying off now. They've kind of been paying off the whole game. Because if Frozen Flame had been able to raid at any point, it would have been really disastrous for Gurus before he managed to get the trash army he has. But now he's got it. Oh, Onager for Frozen Flame? Is he gonna chop, chat? I think Frozen Flame is going to try to chop. Mongols do get the fully upgraded champs adjective. A little bit of incursion down here. I don't know. I'm guessing Gurus let that in with the gate construction. Maybe intentionally to catch Frozen Flame off guard a bit. Picks off another bombard. I think that was 4 Mangadai for the bombard. Somewhat even trade. Okay, Onager is in. Is Frozen Flame, I think, he's going to try to chop in and then send in all the Hussar. I have a strat for you that I think he should do. He's only really got one chance at it, though, kind of. I think he should delete 40 Vills. I think once the Onager is out and sort of in position, delete 40 villagers, produce the Hussar, and then you have a normal army. Oh, almost lost all the Mangadai to the Halps. Arbs closing in on the Mangadai mass, forcing Frozen Flame to micro those back. There are some skirms mixed in with the Arbalests. A lot of trash there for Gurus. Gurus has huge numbers. Frozen Flame's army looks big, but remember, 40 of those are siege tower. He actually only has 31 units right now. Okay, where's the Onager? We got to keep an eye on this guy. He could chop here, one of those 2 wood lines, or up north are the 3 chopping options. But that's definitely Frozen Flame's plan here. He needs to get the army numbers. Maybe delete 20 vills, split the difference. You don't need 36 wood vills right now. Maybe delete 20 of them. No, he gives it away. Chat, he gave it away. The Halberdier found the Onager. He's got to go right this second and chop. You know what? Maybe the Onager on the Scurbs. Getting some value. Split there from Gurus. Onager definitely complicating the micro Gurus needs to make this an effective fight. But regardless, looks like the Halbs are going to get one over. There's a Vil repairing the Onager. Onager soaking shots from the Halbs. Keeping the Mangadai alive. No sign of the 40 siege towers. They're still chilling. There's the Onager chop. Is it enough Gurus has kind of been knowing that it's coming for a little bit now, but regardless, they're now in. Can the Mongol raids make something happen? A lot of those, that initial batch of Hussars are already dead. It's already dead. He needed to get 40 in all at the same time, and he needs to go right to the back corner. Look at Blue's scouting here. If he can pick up on that with even a single Hussar, it could be game-changing for Blue's strategy. He's going to pick that up. Now he knows where to send his army if he gets in again. Onager, the Onager went right in going after the Scurbs, but got picked off. At some point, Gurus picked up keeps. He's got a bunch of Scurbs that are trapped inside of that. Look at all the Scurbs and Arbs that are trapped inside of this enclosed archery range. I don't know where they're going, but Gurus... I think Frozen Flame's going to notice. Drill is coming in. What the hell is he going to do with... He's got the fastest siege towers you've ever seen. We got a banger of a match here. I didn't even notice that Gurus had got the 4 relics. Good call, Baladin. Army value stat is very misleading. Map-bound bounties. I don't think so, Dirty Squirrel. Auditor should have just cleared all the wood line. Yeah. Ooh. Trying to snipe the trebuchet. He lost so many Mangadai doing that. I just don't think that's worth. Can the heavy Scorps get it done? If he had enough of them... If he has enough heavy Scorps, I think heavy Scorps instead of Mangadai might work, because the Scorpions will counter the Skirms better than the Mangadai do. That could be a game-changing decision. That swap to Scorps might be just what Frozen Flame needed, but is he going to have time to get enough Scorps out to make the difference? And I wonder what that threshold would be. Probably like 10 Scorps would do it against these big armies. 5 is doing all right. There are... I think it's only 4 right here. Siege Ram in for the Byzantine. Running out of wood in the back. He's really got one safe wood line left to take, and then he's going to be at the edges of his base, and I did not see this becoming a wood game. Whether or not Gurus has 6 buildings on fire, I have no idea. Gates and palisades don't count. He's got a castle, a siege workshop. He still hasn't noticed the trap skirms and arbs. He should delete that range. The one to the right of it. Yeah, Red's been trying to move to the south. They keep getting intercepted, but they do have some buildings set up there and a siege workshop, so maybe it was trying to get prepped for a push. Scorp's got a decent choke to work with, but the Hussars are fighting uphill. The Siege Rams will do decent against the Scorpions. They'll soak the Pierce Armor shot. The Pierce Armor will soak shots, and if they get in close, they'll be able to knock them down. Siege Rams are a really effective unit in terms of resources spent versus amount of HP you get. And they soak shots from all units, not just ranged units. Yeah, this tournament is only on Arabia, so there's no, like, map-specific bounties, really. It's just, it was easier to balance with one map. Like, a lot easier. You can't tell me it's not bad to only run games on Arabia when King of the Desert was one of the best tournaments in 2025, so... Yeah, the bounties are all balanced around Arabia anyways. With very few exceptions. I still think more Scorps is the answer. They need to actually shoot units, though, not one skirm at the edge. He does have a bit of a choke to work with in this hill here. Tabi Boof as the Byzantine player adding his own Hussar now. Byzantine Hussars are fully upgraded minus bloodlines. He's picking up... Oh, pardon me, no, they missed the last attack. I always forget about that. So they'll have less HP, substantially, like half the HP of the Mongol Hussars. What a messy fight. There's something over here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chat, he's down to 38 siege towers and he hasn't noticed yet. And Gurus Tabi Bufus will have seen the bounty. Imagine if that Hussar sniping 2 siege towers was the key for Gurus. And will Frozen Flame notice that he only has 38? Will he even be able to hold off Gurus's push here? I don't know. He's only got 5 actual army and 7 Scorps. Siege towers could be used. He's probably trying to keep them alive and just win with the pop, like, unaccounted for. Gurus has lost a bunch of vills too. Byzantines with the cheaper trash, they can get away with a little bit less vills than normal though. All the rear wood is almost gone. He's got 1 trapped wood line left before this devolves completely into a wood game. Siege rams get segmented out. There's some attempts at raids here in the south from this military encampment that Gurus has set up the outside of his base. Does Gurus have 6 buildings on fire? Castle. Boy, I don't think so. No, he doesn't. He has 1 building on fire from what I can see, unless I'm missing one. The Gorlad in front of Mordor's Black Gate. Why, you fools? The drill ram in for Frozen. He's gonna try ramps. Boy, he only has 38 siege towers alive. I don't think he's gonna notice because he's not gonna think to check to see that they're all alive. He's just be like, I left them at the back of my base. I don't have to worry about them. Mangadai getting killed by the super long range of the Bracer Castle. He has enough food for a siege ram. Is he going to click into it? I'm not sure if Frozen Flame will. Big rush in the middle on the Scorp mass. 7 Scorps about to be taken down by the mixture of Hussars and Halbs. That's going to bisect Frozen Flame's army a little bit, but also, in so doing, Gurus has left a bunch of his ranged units to the whims of these Hussar. And he's instead going right past them. Oh, he's going to lose the Mangadai. Going to lose the Mangadai. But he's going to get the Trebuchet. Doesn't feel worth it. Does not feel worth it, chat. Does not feel worth it. More Mangadai going down. He's only got half a dozen and dropping. Insane game 2, stretching over an hour now. The slow and steady approach of Gurus Tabi Bufus is paying off so far in this one as he is up to 100 army, 20 Alps, 25 Scurbs, 30 Hussars. Petards? Where is he making petards? Why? What are these for? You gonna petard his own buildings? The way to do Gurus is he should mangonel attack ground his own buildings is the way to get this. Other than letting the opponent kill your buildings. Petard the siege towers. Ah, he noticed! He noticed! Frozen Flame noticed. There's way more Hussars than Albs, and that should just be a bunch of dead army. If he gets any kind of half-decent rap. He's not at the moment, though. There's the wrap. Gurus just brought it back to the tower, so he gets some value out of that. That'll get cleared. There's some arbs in there. It's not good. Look at Gurus's res, man. Uh-oh. Potential game-ending raid here. This is wide open. Fence in the siege towers. Well, Gurus accidentally, I'm going to think, attacks this mining camp, and he's going to give away the raid in the north, but it's not. Frozen Flame doesn't have much time to do anything about that, really. If Gurus clicks this in, like, it'd be hard to find. Well, I guess you could garrison them all in the siege towers, couldn't you? It's only going to buy you so much time, though. Did anything get in? Where's Gurus getting wood from? He's on the outside wood lines now. The raiding Hussar are going in. Gurus knows that there were some siege towers here. And he is going to go attack the siege towers. Gurus will know that this is a bounty. Everybody would, if you see this, you got to know that that's a bounty. He might make it a lot easier, or he doesn't care about them. I don't know, but Frozen Flame once again needs to replace a siege tower. Garrison the siege towers and migrate to the opponent's base. The problem is the opponent's base doesn't have anything in it. Some desolate wasteland. I agree. Gurus has got to start thinking about setting some buildings on fire. He does have a nice cluster of houses there, though. Just start banging attack ground in the middle of that. Should be easy. Produce 40 siege tower and have them in the siege workshop. I think you can only garrison 10 in each siege workshop. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14? It says 10. I think that's the Q point. Nah, you only get 10. You can only garrison 10 in each. But he could, yeah. Ah, there it is. We were waiting for it. It's probably going to be it. After all that. It's a hell of a game. I don't know what Frozen can do other than clear this with his own Hussar. And it's just looking like this is Gurus' game, unfortunately. No reaction. The siege tower is going down left and right. Soaking a lot of time and damage. Oh, no, he's running him away. Remember, they have drill. Off they go. Run! Run! Not gonna hide bills in them first. Nah, he was just moving them away. Ooh, nice raid, counter raid there from Frozen Flame. Man, he's 30 villagers back and falling. The raids are continuing all over his base. There's still Hussars everywhere in Frozen Flame's base. He's kind of going for a base trade. I don't know, he could, you know what? He could get it. If this raid works, and there's like a good 10, 15 vills right there. Maybe got some more legs in it, this one. You know what? The siege towers were sitting in front of the castle soaking shots. And all the Hussar were dying. Oh, no, he's in range of the castle? That's unfortunate. The raid's still getting vills here, down in the south. He only has 21 towers. That's an excellent observation, Mermidden. Heavy camel in for Gurus. Yeah, he's now 22 short of the number he needs for the bounty claim. Gurus, where are your flaming buildings, sir? We've got a castle. Does anyone see any other? I don't see any other flaming buildings. Nothing there. Mining camp? No, there's just the castle. Ah, he's gonna try to reproduce the siege towers. Bolt player. Wow, 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 the raid. Holy moly, 150 units. Maybe Gurus doesn't care. How do you stop 150 army without 150 of your own? That raid just kept going off. Frozen Flame calls GG. I don't know if it was. 150 army is pretty rough to deal with. And Gurus Tabi Bufus will get the W. And we will quickly inspect all of his buildings to see if 6 of them are on fire. And I don't think we got 6 flaming buildings, Twitch. I see 1 castle. Yeah, I don't think he got it. I see 2. We've got 2. Is that on fire? No. No, no. I only see 2, chat. Mining camp, no. Archery range, no. Nothing here. Nothing here. Now, I think that's unfortunately a bounty failed there for Gurus Tabi Boofus. I'm going to say that's a fail, chat. I see no flame. You don't see flames on the barracks? There's flames on the barracks. It's the lowest flame level, but there are flames on it. Yeah, just the barracks and the castle are the only 2 that I can see. I'll do one more check. And then we'll move on to game 3. Yeah, I only see 2 flaming buildings. 2 out of 6. So Gurus is only going to get a single point. That's a blue mining camp. But boy, what a game we got treated to there between these 2 guys. Duking it out. Blacksmith has flame and forge. That doesn't count. Grathrank, all your new work on the bounties is fantastic. I love all the updates. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying. Have an explosion. All right, so Gurus only gets a single point that game. Let's see here. Point. And we are going to move on to game number 3. Gurus Tabi Boofus is going for This Is Fine 2. He's going for the other one. He got all 3 tiers of this bounty. So he's going for This Is Fine 2. He's going for the same bounty again, but harder. He's going for the tier 2 version. And Frozen Flames going for Wonderful Victory. Begin construction on a wonder. You may not delete it and win. Twitch ads are coming in just a minute. I'm gonna run the ad break here. I'm just gonna run the 90-second ad, not the 3-minute ad, and then we'll get going. Finally back from your trip away, so I actually get to watch some of the Showdown Cup. Good to have you here, Leopard. I'll give you guys entertainment while we wait for the ads. Well, I should definitely be putting some meme video of some variety on.
I used to have problems. We all have problems. That's why I looked for a solution. Hi, I'm Barry the Beaver, and I'm here to inform you about our all-new product, Barry's Tail Wax and Lubricant. Tired of your tail not making that awesome slapping sound you love? Are your friends, loved ones, and co-workers disgusted by your horrible slap? Is your tail covered in boils, lesions, or does it fail to smell like vanilla? Well, our vanilla-scented tail wax is made with just 43 ingredients, tailor-selected to make it easy to open, easy to apply, and even easier to remove. Why go through life with a substandard tail? Also, I guess if you're a sick you can use it as lubricant. You sick Barry's Tail Wax. Smells like vanilla, tastes like beaver. You sick.
All right, we're underway with game number 3 here. Malians for Gurus, going for This Is Fine 2. Hold on, I gotta take that bounty failed off of there. There it goes. I don't know why the bounties are jiggling around, but it is driving me nuts. Frozen Flame in chat said about the last game, 40 pop less was a tough battle. Maybe I should have deleted more vills in the beginning and focus on cutting the tree. You were very close to winning that game. I think that if you had picked I want to say if you'd picked a different civ, you might have done it, but I don't know. You needed to somehow use the siege towers without losing them. I don't know if that was possible. There's also a point where you had 3,000 food banked, and I think if you deleted 20 vills and popped out the hussars to replace them, you might have been able to make something. Yeah, his wall won the game. Byzantine walls, man, that extra HP. I think he was, your pick might have given you away. He was probably expecting step lancers, if I had to guess. I'm just going to fix the crooked thing. I think when the thing restarted, it jiggered stuff. wonder if there's a better way of doing this that doesn't jiggle them around. They're still not symmetrical. OCD, no. Okay, close enough. Bounties, mate. Play all three, but it's 4-0. Yeah, Myrmidon, in the top right corner of each bounty, you can see there's a little level indicator. A 1 or there's a 2 under this is fine too, and a 1 next to wonderful victory. That's the number of points that getting that bounty in the game is worth. Pardon me. Capture age. Relied on Trebs but failed, yep. I don't think the rules, I don't have a command for the rules. But yeah, they so Gurus in the first game he did a level 2 bounty and won, so he got 3 points, and then in that game he failed his bounty, but he won, so he gets 1 point. And I need to do that. Now, Frozen Flame could still... Well, no, he can't now because he had the bounty he chose. But he could still get 2 points on the set. And probably, possibly more important, deny Gurus from getting any more points. The most Gurus can get now is 7 here. Max points you can get in one set is 12 if you do a level 3 bounty and win all 3 games. Saw the overlay at the top. Yep, I know. It makes no sense that the numbers are different. I don't have an intuitive way of putting that on the screen without overloading the screen with info, so. I think it's on the draft page. Malians for this is fine. I think he just picked the civ he thought he could play well with. Wonderful victory for a Berber player. Begin construction on a wonder. You may not delete it and win. So if you analyze the wording of that bounty, this is the easiest level bounty. There's 3 different wonder type victories. I believe one is wonder. You just can start building a wonder, finish with a wonder built, and then make a wonder as part of your walls, I think are the 3 levels of the wonder bounty. How does the scoring affect placement? We're in Dark Gauge. We can look over at the scoreboard so far. These are from the sets so far cast. I think we have at least 2 more that need to be. We have to do Trufflemater and Nick May, and then I think we have Levi versus Murderface still to cast today. So let's see if Gurus. Let's say Gurus gets both points here. That would put him in 2nd place on the bounty board. If Gurus, pardon me, if he gets all 3 points, then he would go up to 7, and he would be 2nd on the leaderboard so far for the tournament. So an important game for Gurus. They're all important, but this one would be nice to get at the top of that board nice and early on. So the tournament ultimately is not directly about who the best Age of Empires 2 player is. There's lots of S-tier tournaments and all that if you want to see that. This tournament is about who's the best at claiming bounties in competitive games. That is what we're going for. Who can adapt and change the most? So many stats at the same time, I know. That's why, like, for me, the entertainment of the tournament comes from, like, the drama of the group stage. We won't really, like, be able to sink our teeth too far into that until I think most people have played 2 sets. And then we'll see what the implications of all their 3rd sets will be. But for me, the meat and potatoes of the tournament is each individual game and just watching the drama of each player, figuring out what the other person's bounty is and how the bounties interplay off of each other, how the players adapt and change how they normally play to make their attempt work. That's what I am here for. That's why I am hosting the tournament, because I find all that stuff the most entertaining. Focusing on winning a game, being in a tournament live, and worrying about bounties is a lot. Yeah. Well, now the games are all cast from Rex. That way the players can't go to the stream and see what the other person's bounty is mid-game, right? The entire tournament, including the grand finals, will be cast from recordings. Bounties are easier than regular tournaments to me. Well, we did see a 1700 beat a 2500, and we watched a 1300 beat a 1700. So there might be something to that. They lost their sets, but they did manage to get at least a point or a bounty claimed. Yeah, exactly, Mermaiden. It means I can sit down at the beginning of a day and have content ready to go. There's no long breaks other than just like me loading them into the overlays and stuff. Bounties are non-meta. Tournament is meta. Meta, boo. Well, meta's fine. It's just not what you should be doing here. We might see little peaks of meta. Like we got to watch a Champy Rush, like a pretty standard Champy Rush, and a really good 18-pop Malay Tower Rush. Man-at-Arms coming in on Frozen Flames Woodline here, though. He's going to try and fight it off with the Vils. Only lost one Vil so far. I seem to recall somebody, maybe it was Hera, in some videos saying that if you lose two Vils through to a Man-at-Arms push to get rid of it, then it's worth it. Because then you don't have to deal with the Man-at-Arms messing your eco up anymore, but I don't think you want to lose 3. 3 is really bad. What tree mod pack is that? This is just the built-in trees in the game, small tree mod. I think it's even just the capture age small trees. I don't even know if it's the in-game small trees. W for the players to start scheduling meeting. Oh, heck yeah. They didn't, not very few players, well, some of them waited until today to start scheduling their games. They didn't do it on Friday, but I announced the brackets yesterday, so. No, I think we have almost every set has had the players starting to schedule their games. There might be 1 or 2 sets, or less than 10 sets for sure out of the, whatever, 120 that have to be played. I think it's 60 some odd sets that need to be played, actually. They're almost all already being actively scheduled. The players have taken great initiative. Things are off to a really smooth start. I'll be hosting more tournaments during the year. If you missed out the opportunity to participate in this one, there almost definitely will be another Showdown Cup next year. And bounties happen every Monday, but I'll be hosting more tournaments with weird settings over the next few months. At least one I've got for the next few months that I want to host is probably the King Snipe Cup. Featuring non-garrisonable kings, so keep your eye out for that. That'll be the 3rd rendition of that one. That's it. They look more green. Yeah, I don't know. Just they might have added some new tree models after the latest update, Mermaiden. Last King Snipe Cup was amazing. Is it crazy to think about? It's almost been 2 years since the last one. Yeah, maybe, yeah. King Snipe Cup 3 is definitely coming up. Probably early summer. 2, yeah. There was King Snipe and then there was King Snipe Cup 2. I may have even posted the King Snipe Cup to YouTube. I don't remember. Well, you can't start building a wonder until Imperial Age, so Frozen Flame's definitely going to be looking to take this game late. 12 buildings on fire, so twice as hard as last time. Gurus might just go for the... I mean, the other thing is Gurus might be thinking, you know what? I've got 1 bounty claimed pretty much for sure. Maybe I just go for 2 dubs here. 2v2v2v2v2 tournament. I did do a 2v2v2 tournament, Mermaiden. We ran that concurrently with Ring of Fire 5. That was 2 years ago. Last year? Might have been last. Yeah, no, I didn't do one last year, 2025. Yeah, it would have been 2 years ago. That is also on YouTube. That one definitely is on YouTube. I did not do Ring of Fire last year, no. I was planning on Ring of Fire 6 at the end of 2024, I think. End of 2025? I don't remember anymore. There's a Lufthansa flight called LH2222 to Toulouse. It's a lot of twos. It's a lot of twos. I'm interested. I have it closed so that I don't get in my own head about like the quality of my casting or being focused. I gotta say, I've had zero focus problems today. I'm so locked in. I've been waiting for this and excited for it. But I am interested. How long have I been up, chat? Well, we don't know because it crashed. I think I started 6 hours ago, though. How long are you gonna stream for? There's 2 sets after this. Probably like I'm aiming at like another hour, I think. Give it time, there'll be a Bounties League. Dude, I don't know that there'd be a much better practice than this in practicing off-meta strats. Like in a actually competitive environment, other than just like messaging your boy and being like, hey, you want to play some off-meta games or something? And even then, that's not going to be as serious and have the stakes that this has. Frozen Flame going 4 TC. We saw him go 5 TC last game as the Mongols. He's floating a ton of food, so that could work out because he still has the food income flowing as well. Very little disruption from Gurus Tabi Bufas on Frozen Flames Eco early on here. Also, like, I don't know if you could tell, my voice is starting to go. If my voice, as soon as I have any pain, I don't mind sounding kind of hoarse or whatever, but as soon as I have any discomfort or pain, I'm stopping. Because I'm a professional announcer and my team's in the playoffs, so I'm not fucking that up. I am staying hydrated. Should bring back like a hydrated redeem. A saloon Discord. No casting is Jeff. Hello and welcome. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Hello and welcome to a giant alligator casts Age of Empires 2. My name is Jeff, the articulated wizard, and I'm here to bring the excitement. In the south, Frozen Flame official is about to take out some spears with a crossbow. Jeff, you're over the top. No, I'm having fun. The spear is going down left and right. Unbelievable plays here from Frozen Flame. Jeff, it's just some spears. No, it's not. They're the greatest spear deaths of all time. God. Oh, how did you get co-casters, Grath? I have co-casters. Where you see, I think you want more of that. By the way, we're going to have some co-casters next week. See if we can get some people to help me out. See if we can get, see if I can get Iron Chef and Mr. Fluffy Bunny on. Anybody have any other suggestions for streamers that might be interested in watching, casting, covering the tournament? You let me know. Gamers DC. Oh, you should come on and cast. You should come on and cast a game next week. Pick a day next week, Gamers DC, and come on for a few hours. Save my voice. I'm also going to let them do the casting and then me be color, so I have to talk. I would love to. All right. We'll work out some stuff next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. I will send you a message. Or send me a message if I forget. See if we can get jamming on too. Lots of early pressure now from Gurus as he's got a forward siege. But we're still early enough to call it early. Right near the beginning of Castle Age. Did he spot the 4 TCs? Oh, yes. Yes, he did. There are actually 5 TCs again. Did I count that right? Frozen Flame and making it an insane number of town centers. Name a more iconic duo. J-Rad, okay. Maybe I should just make like a... I saw a bug I've never seen in my life before. What if it was a cicada? Beetle? I don't know what that was. I've never seen that before. Maybe a carpet beetle. Survival. Oh yeah, Survival City might want to come on. Okay, now I can feel the focus slipping a bit. Focusing! Mangoes on a hill. No, I'm not describing your ideal luxury getaway. I just want to go to a hill and eat mangoes, all right? That's my vacation. Grathring's idea of a vacation. Mangoes on a hill. Frozen Flame has 3 times the number of TCs as he does Army. Why? I don't know. He probably is thinking I need to boom to go to get wonders out. It was definitely not a roach. No, it was not a roach. It was a beetle. Probably a carpet beetle. It was black. And it had no markings. And mandibles. It was I've seen roaches. I've had roaches and I had to get rid of them. Not a roach. If it was a roach, I'd be freaking right the fuck out. Legit vacation goal. That sounds nice. Mangoes on a hill. Nobody bothering you for a few days. Maybe a shack. You can go and recover from eating so many mangoes. A lot of pressure from Gurus. And it's going to have to pay off. He's got 30 less vills than Frozen Flame now. They have roaches in Canada, yes. Roaches are everywhere. Me and my family's had to battle them like 3 or 4 years ago when I was in my... Not 3 or 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years when I was in my 20s, early 20s. It was miserable. It did make us all much cleaner, though. We did become much better at keeping the kitchen clean after that. But no, the place next to me had crackheads living in it. And they got evicted. And then they fumigated. And when you fumigate a house full of roaches, they don't stay in the fumigation. They run. And we were next door, so. Never seen or heard of a roach in Ohio. Yeah, that was a nightmare. Sounds like a massive ouch. We ended up spreading diatomaceous earth all around the outside of the house at one point and around every surface in the kitchen. And that worked better than any of the exterminator or anything else. That was the number one thing they did. That and having no food out for them to eat. Fumigation videos of buildings in New York? I have not. Well, both players wanted the TC drop the same external gold. Dude, I don't know what Frozen Flame's strategy actually was here. 1 second, chat. They pour out of the buildings like waterfalls. Ugh. Yeah, no, if you ever have problems with roaches, diatomaceous earth and create a line that they have to walk over to get to any food. And then roach spray along edges and corners. Like anywhere that they basically try to make it so that they travel anywhere, they die. And that was what we had to do to finally get rid of them. There were German roaches too. It was bad. Can't do that in an apartment building in New York. You could put diatomaceous earth all around the outside of your apartment and then just work on keeping your apartment clean, and that will get rid of some of them, but they'll come out of the fucking sink drain and shit. All right, enough roaches talk. The only roaches I want to talk about the rest of this game is Frozen Flame. All right? Because he's got 20 less army than the opponent, but twice the villagers almost. Look at the number of my TCs. I mean, building lots of town centers isn't the worst thing to do. It definitely helps you establish map control, especially when you're like this far out. But it is a little bit weird that you're so bisected with your economy right now. It's definitely a little strange. 1,500 wood. That certainly is not going to be part of the strat here. At that point, you grab all these woodvilles and you just spam the make farms button. How's he doing on gold? He's got 50 farms up. Back half of this game is going to be real interesting. Gurus is going to have to all in early imp. So maybe chemistry. They get bombards, right? Trying to think what I would do if I was Gurus here. With 9 knights, I'd be thinking about Farimba. So they get Arbalest, but they don't get Bracer. But you can go Arbalest in chemistry, and it's still decent. That's a nasty little tower. Blue can see it, but not gonna be able to do much about it. Super Boom makes sense for Wonder Strategy, absolutely. Up to imp with 75 vills, yeah. He's maintaining production, but not of army, just of TCs. Handcart coming in. Man, so I don't like picking up handcart or wheelbarrow when I'm also going up to imp. Or if I'm going up to Castle Age, for instance, if I'm Cumans, because you completely stop your Vill production from 2 TCs, and I just feel like that intuition is telling me that that's bad. I think you'd be better off keeping 2 of them running. Maybe it doesn't matter, but my gut's telling me. Gut isn't worth crap, but a lot of times, especially because AoE 2 is very unintuitive, but I still feel like that'd be worth exploring at the very least, with some deeper math. I like Frozen Flame's strategy. I bet he's going to throw the Wonder down real quick. He's banked so much res and isn't making anything other than Camel Archers. Do Malians have an answer for Camel Archers? Hold on a second. Champ Scarls would be the only thing that would be strong enough, other than Mass Farimba Light Cav, maybe. Could maybe do it. But you're going to be missing armor. And the Camel Archers fire very quickly. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Azul.
I think Spirit of the Law has a vid on the best time to get wheelbarrow and hand cannon or hand cart. I forgot the answer though. I feel like Survivalist actually has a video on that too. And Frozen Flame ran off behind here.
Yeah. Chico.
Lek var man.
Spear may have found this. Sorry, I got really distracted there for a minute. Ran there to save villager thinking his mango will target that TC next, but he went waiting.
Va bene.
Wonder's got to be coming soon, yep. I got really distracted, guys. I'm sorry.
E. Azul.
Focus, Grathring. Focus in. Camel Archer is one of the best units in the game, quite frankly. Does he have thumb ring for them? Yep. They have very, very, very high damage output. Huge, super high damage per second. You get any kind of meat shield in front of them and they'll do good. He trebbed that tower down. Game 2 was an absolute dog of a fight, and this one is gearing up to be one as well. McGrebby Camel is in. So now in addition to these being one of the highest damage output units in the game, they also recover health. Onager? What's he gonna do with Onager? Onager for the camel archers? Berbers get bombard cannons. Why is he going Onager? Maybe he's gonna Onager his own buildings, I guess? So he can be ready to win? I guess Gurus thinks he's gonna win this one. This has to be to nail his own buildings, right? Just to be able to do it faster. There's gonna be a little night raid in the back of Frozen Flame's base. Yeah, you love Berbers. Cheap knights. Camel archers. And you get, oh my god, whatever. They're great, yes. Sorry, I was watching the knights try and do two things at once and they lost me. What, there was a woodland back here at one point? This is gone now. Where's the wonder gonna go? So some stipulations we can discuss real quick before Frozen Flame puts the wonder down. He does not have to finish building the wonder. The wonder does not have to survive. He's just not allowed to delete it to get the resources back. Okay? You know what? The onagers were for the camel archers. And Frozen Flame really needs to get some bombard cannons involved here. Or micro, better. That was a better fight. And the healing camels really made that a lot better of a fight for Frozen Flame than it otherwise would have been, even with the hill behind him. Still enough camel archers left to clear it. The rams should have been over here somewhere trying to soak shots from the camel archers. Hussars need to meet shield the camels, and they will. Trebuchet's trying to move into position. And look at all the res that Frozen Flame is floating. Definitely time to throw a wonder down. Definitely wonder time. He might wait till the very last second before he does it, though, to make sure he's got the W. Right now, it's definitely on Tenterhooks. Me, I'd get it out of the way. He's floating so much res, I think you just get it out of the way. Would be huge for Frozen Flame to salvage a pair of points out of this set. Out of a potential 12 to walk away at least with 2. Rather than 0 or 1. You just know when we get down to it, it's going to be all down to like 1-2 points at a certain, but you just know we're going to get down to close the way this tournament's setting up. You only got 3 sets, got to make them count. Onagers coming out, going to try and clear the camel archers. Arguably last-ditch effort here for Gurus Tabi Bufus. He did pick up Farimba at some point. And what matters more, Farimba or having cheap camels that heal? Right now it's looking like the cheap camels heal with a high damage unit behind them. There's just the only high damage unit for Gurus is the Onager. Which can, to be fair, flip the game on a dime's head. But oh no, they clustered up! They clustered into that shot from the Onager. I don't think he lost too many, but man, you can't do that again. Some solid micro here from both players. Gurus getting that one shot. He's going to need to make one of these shots count, though. Can he get the Onagers to close in without losing them to the camels? And he's lost 2. He'll get 1 shot off. He'll kill a few. Second barrage also nails them. I still don't see a wonder being built anywhere. He doesn't have a nice flat spot to build it here. Do wonders need to be flat? They need to be on flat ground, don't they? I'm surprised Gurus hasn't called it yet. He's picking up hoarding. He only has 1 castle left, though. Gebetto? Should it be Gebetto? Scorpion? Did they get Heavy Scorp? No Heavy Scorp. I mean, 4 or 5 Bombards would do all right. Put the wonder in the enemy's base for maximum humiliation. A raid being set up by Gurus in the northeast. Frozen Flame, I think he got one of the relics. Yeah, Frozen Flame's grabbing the 4 relics that Gurus had picked up. Gurus still has 2,200 gold in the bank. Right now, Gurus has to be more concerned with winning this game at all than with going for the bounty. It would mean Wonder Sight isn't in your base. Oh, I see now. Yeah, so he can't see that you're doing that. You build it forward, they might think it's disrespect. You're like, no, it's a bounty. I'm sorry. This should be Frozen Flame's fight. He just needs to make it happen. As long as he keeps advancing. Can Gurus get this raid off? No, there's nothing over there. That's just the old tower still. My heart's kind of beating quick. This is exciting. It's been wonder time for a bit, in my opinion. Siege Onager? If you had told me we were going to see Siege Onager this game, I could have bet $100 that we wouldn't. That's nuts. What the hell's he going to do with Siege Onager? He's going to try to Siege Onager the Camel Archers. If that happens, it's going to be one of the clutchest, biggest bada booms, to borrow a phrase from Mem. Potential here for a swing exists. I can't believe that Wonder has not gone down yet. I've been watching the minimap like a hawk. Honestly, I think Gurus could resign any second. I thought when he lost the relics. Siege Onager in 20 seconds. Ten in-game seconds. Camel Archers soaking shots. Siege Onager is in. Can it get in rage? It'll do a lot of damage. Gurus is going for like the holy grail Siege Onager shot here. And he's not getting it. Light Cav, well, they're still only just scouts, but they do have 12 attack. Between the 5 upgrade attack and the 7 Farimba. The 5 blacksmith upgrade attack. Said this doesn't make sense, but I think you know what I mean. Gurus down to 5 army. Still has lots of vills though. And the castle's denied by the towers. And wiped out all the vills. Gurus trying to pull out all the stops here. Where the heck is the Wonder from Frozen Flame? My heart's actually pounding. This is a crazy game. Frozen Flame could salvage something out of this show match here. But he needs to get it down. Gurus roaching it up. Hey, we were talking about roaches before, right? And he is just trying to survive. Survive. Exclamation mark, survive. Wonder, wonder. Wah, 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 wonder. Oh, he's trying to prep for a raid. Could a counter raid save the day? Survive. Me and my friend's gaming session, that gets said like 10 times every single gaming session. You just rewatch. I was talking about rewatching it earlier. I think I'm due for a rewatch of Tropic Thunder. Quality movie. What you got first, Gurbus? Gurus, not Gurbus. Skurbs, okay. Ah, the raids have kicked in. Frozen Flame wide open. You should really try and get a stone wall up there, I think. Or something. Still no Wonder. Oh, Gurus calls GG. There's no Wonder. Frozen Flame. Well, that is going to be, unfortunately, a bounty failed for Frozen Flame. But he will get a point. He will walk away at least with 1 point out of that match, out of that set. So all things said and done, it could have been a lot worse here for Frozen Flame. He could have had nothing, and that could factor in depending on his next 2 sets and how everything plays out. So he might be really happy that he managed to squeeze out 1 point here against Gurus Tabi Bufus. Gurus has got 4 points across his 2 games and a single bounty claim for the entire set across all 3 games and 6 potential bounty claims for both players. Or I guess 3. Only one person can win each game, but only a single one claim. That's the second set in a row we've only had a single bounty claim in. And here comes the pretzels. Oh, wait, we can look at some of the stats first. Hold on. We can look at the stats at all for that game. Apologies. Getting ahead of myself here. I wanted to see that 358 to 286. And then I want to see what the res collected difference was. And I mean, this was really well played by Frozen Flame throughout. The 5 TC boom is paid off. Losing 2 straight game, I was focused on winning and totally forgot. That I respect.
Stuff.
Yeah, we got a good game of AoE 2 out of it. Over to the rank/schedule page. We can update. You get out of here. I don't want you in here. Get out of here. We gotta update the spreadsheet, which looks like a fancy overlay to you guys. To me, it's just a ugly spreadsheet. Losing 2 straight. Do. Okay, so Gurus Tabi Boofas went 2-1 with a record of 2-1. Got 4 points. And Frozen Flame gets 1 point with a record of 1-2. Lovely. Give that a minute and it should refresh up top. There we go. You get a general sense of the standings. So Duduju currently leading the pack, even though he has a worse. It's really interesting to see. You see Clearlove with the better record, but Duduju with the better bounties claimed. I think he had 2. Did Duduju have 2 bounty claims? Yeah, he had 2 bounty claims and a loss, whereas Clearlove had 1 bounty claim and 2 wins. See that? Bounties are more important than W's. And Gurus Tabi Boofas and Chopsticks locked up here, tied for 3rd place. Update the schedule and everything. I might want like a break before I do more, but I do have at least Trufflemator versus Nick May. Yeah, you got 2 level 3 bounties. When you have so there's 3 brackets. The top dozen players and the bottom dozen players are segmented out and into high and low elo brackets. Or not brackets, but high and low elo groups. And then the mid elo group is a group. If you play someone from a lower elo group, then you're assigned a high level bounty. So if the high elo plays the mid elo or the low elo, or if the mid elo plays the low elo, then the higher elo grouping a person only gets the highest, hardest bounties to make things fair and interesting. Mostly interesting, to be honest. I don't know if it's fair. I don't know if you can make it fair, but interesting. We want to watch and have fun, and I want to make it fun for the people. And I think it's more fun to play a lower elo forced to do a harder bounty than to just dummy them. I think even for the players playing, we're here to have fun. Playoff is top 4. Top 4 players will move on to the semifinals. And they will both play all 5 sets and then a play all 5 set for the grand finals. I might make that a play all 7. That might have to be a first to X number of points even. I haven't got that far ahead yet. Somewhere I have notes about what I'm doing for the finals. I'm going off the top of my head and I don't remember what I wrote down, to be honest. Okay, other games. Let me look in the Rex. So I still haven't gotten clarification from Trufflemator or Nick May about which game is in what order. Like, I don't know which game is game 1, which game is game 2, and which game is game 3. But I do have Levi versus Murderface. Did we cast the Levi set today already? Have you already played 2 sets, Levi? I don't know if he's still here. Cheers, Banaspa. Yeah, we'll do Levi versus Murderface since they have their games labeled properly, and I might end up leaving the other one, and then this might be the last one of the day. Possibly. We'll see. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 10 p.m. already. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we're going to say this is going to be the last set of the night, no matter what. My voice is starting to feel it, so. Alright. do a lot of things. One moment, guys. Where's the bounty tunes? No, not that one. This one? Yeah. I hope the replay works. That doesn't inspire confidence. What do you mean you hope it works? What'd you do? Okay, I'm getting your replays loaded in. Then I'll get the bounty draft. Levi Murderface. We know the replay will work. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Okay. And I gotta get the bounty draft. Then I need to go to the bathroom and just take like 5 minutes to clear my head. Kongan never teached me. Let me get to add the draft there. Murderface versus Levi. Download JSON. Expect me to spell Murderface's name wrong repeatedly. Let's see, Levi is going to be blue in the left. Nope, pardon me. It's going to be Murd Face. By the way, big props to Murderface. He stepped in for Red Neil, who unfortunately was had to drop out of the tournament. And they are very close. I think they're within 50 ELO all-time high of each other or something. So it's a perfect one-to-one substitution without breaking the schedule. So thanks to Murderface for stepping in and then also scheduling and playing his games like right away. Okay, I think I've got everything good to go. Yes. Did I update this? Did I fix the scores? All right. Pro tip. Another one. Toons halt. All right, no more toons. Oh, wait a minute. I'm forgetting to do something important. We're getting to do several things. Oh my god. Calm down. Also, one, I have to go to the bathroom. One, I have to go to the bathroom. Two, before we start, why don't I... There we go. Before we go to the break. Now you guys know what game one is going to be. Neither player used a refresh. So game one of Murderface versus Levi is going to be a heroic entrance. Produce a hero as your first military unit and win. Ooh. Okay, and Levi is going for Archers Suck 3. Win as Spanish or Bulgarians. 60-foot Archers a lot. People keep picking this one. Why do people keep picking this one? We keep getting it. It's like the third time today. What are the chances of that? It is randomly generated, I promise. The bounties the pool they get is about as random as you can make a random thing, as far as I can tell. Yeah, the stream crashed partway through, Alucard. All right, I'm taking 5, and then we're gonna do this 3-game set. All right, I will be back momentarily.
Are you tired of low-quality baseball baits giving you splinters, staining too easily, or breaking at the most critical moments? Well, come on down to Lubov's slightly used baseball bait emporium, where we stock only the most reliable of baseball baits.
What do you mean by reliable, Lubov?
Don't ask questions.
Okay.
Our baseball baits are portable, rugged, and proven to withstand whatever abuse you can throw at it, or whatever you can throw at it to abuse.
Do they come with a warranty, Lubov?
Don't ask questions. Plus, now, our baseball baits incorporate all new technology, researched from the top scientists of baseball bait. Come this week only and buy 3 baseball baits for the price of 1 kneecap. Lubov's lightly used baseball bait emporium. You might not be able to walk, but you will be able to smile.
Oh, but Lubov, where are you located?
Don't ask questions. I'm back. I'm back.
Can't be trusted with redeems during tourney. No, it crashed the PC earlier, so I was just being safe. Okay. We're locking in. Thank you, everybody, for waiting patiently. We are through the ad. I should have put, if I wanted to clickbait people, I should have put in the, hold on. We have to do the fancy transition. Hold on. We're back here at the Showdown Cup with game 1 of Levi versus Murderface. My overlay seems to be breaking more and more every time I leave the screen. I don't know what's happening. It was fine, and now it's like jiggling and jaggling all over the place for some reason. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm jiggling it back. Apparently I now have to do this every time.
Feel that? Feel what, Mr. Lee?
We get their elos up there.
Clings to the air, Andy. Shit clings to the air? It's already started, my dear good friend. What started, Mr. Lee? The shit blizzard.
Let's see here. Murderface. I'm gonna need a moment. Levi is 1603. Although his current elo is more like he said it was like 1300, and that's just his all-time high. Possibly while cheesing something. Murderface I think is like at 1100. Let me go to the he signed up today, so I don't have his elo off hand at the moment. All-time high of 1225. Thank you, Leopard. And there's also some weird thing at the bottom. What is that? Okay. Are we good to go? So, Murderface in red playing as the Way in the East. It's going to be going for produce a hero as your first military unit and win. And Levi in the West is going to be playing as the Bulgarians. Going for win as Spanish or Bulgarians with 60-foot archers alive at time of victory. And we're playing at half speed for some reason. There we go. Last set of the night. There is one more uncast set, but I don't know which game is game 1, game 2, game 3, so I can't cast it. And so we'll be caught up live other than that set as of this set. That's perfect. So I'll be back tomorrow with that set and hopefully some more. Hopefully some players will be playing either. I think there might be another game happening tomorrow morning, at least one set tomorrow morning. So we'll see if we get some more for tomorrow. I hope the players don't leave too many sets to too late in the week, because that will crush me. This isn't a 24-hour stream, no. Aqua Teen Hunger Force live streams or episodes on YouTube. I was watching Space Ghost Coast to Coast stream, and it was great, except they only have about, I think, 15 episodes on a loop. So you watch it like twice and you've seen all of it. Which I don't think that, aren't there like hundreds of them? I don't know why they had like 10 or 15. It's probably all they could get the rights to put up for free or whatever, but still pretty cool. That stream, that chat was fun. Oh my god, the chugging. The chugging, chat. Chat, I need RAM, chat. Chat, I need RAM. Oh, well, the control alt delete. Ah, no, it didn't do anything. What are you gonna do? Well, I think I would prefer to have Murder Face's bounty and Civilization. So you get He Guang, and I believe He Guang are pretty beefy. First thing he has to make is a cow. Does anyone know offhand how much that costs? My GPU is on my PC is also struggling for some reason, even though it's not doing anything. 500 and 500 in food and gold, man. Yep, I know, Alucard. It's crazy out there, man. For me, it seems ridiculous that the DDR4 RAM is so expensive.
Hidden underscore bobsled has been drinking
Hidden
rank juice
bobsled,
for
let's go.
18 months. They say graph explosion.
Have an explosion indeed. About to take out used 64 gigabytes of DDR4 I have on my old PC and sell it. I will give you a lifetime subscription to the channel if you mail it to me. I could do that as a Twitch partner. Wait. What speed is it? What speed is it? If it's any of that 2126 crap, you have to check. If you're serious, then I actually would probably take you up on that offer, Alucard. You haven't stabbed anybody. I'm not gonna find out you're like some dude that goes around stabbing people, and I shouldn't have you on my stream, right? Or at least tell me what the price is, and I might be able to get, like, actually, I might be able to get Bot Brawl to pay for it. Also, if it's an even okay deal. 2 32 gigabit sticks, one is newer, one is older. Okay. I have to leave chat if no stabbing is allowed. Oh, no. I don't want any details. Stabs people for RAM. Did you guys hear about that RAM heist that happened? They stole like $1.5 million of RAM. They were able to carry it away with like 4 people. They just like walked into a fucking place that had lots of RAM and walked out. There was no security. Like, oh yeah, this is worth lots of money, right? How do I have a minute of idle time? Well, so you are bad. I don't know. What do you want me to say? How do I answer that question? I don't think you got housed. You might in a second, though. Oh, I'm gonna meet you in this tournament. You get him, Levi. You show him who's boss. You watch out. Levi's a good player, man. Ah, he did get housed. See? He was housed for a second there. We're going to see if Murderface can turn this back. Defensive towers look like they're on the menu. Well, look, Levi, my goal is not to make fun of the fine folks that decided to participate in the tournament, but you asked, okay? Honestly, probably just, like, didn't make a villager at one point. That's the easiest way to get the idle time. I'd have to go back and look. I think he was talking to you, smart guy. Yeah, you might have missed food for a second. The question is, will Murderface recognize the fact that Levi's going archers as a bounty? Maybe not yet, because it's not crazy to go archers as Spanish or Bulgarians, either or. Bulgarians in this case, because they have strong cav archers. Bulgarians actually have fully upgraded cav archers. They only miss the last armor. They have Parthian, Thumbring, all that good stuff. And that won't matter until decently into Imperial Age. Oh my god, the chugging. I'm gonna have to look in to see if I can run... I think there's supposed to be a way you can run Capture Age without AoE 2. You remembered from earlier games? Oh yeah. The chugging is so bad. Like, why is there a spikes? That's honestly, that's like unwatchable. I'm tempted to pause and restart Capture Age. This is bothering me. Yeah, this is terrible. Okay. We are closing and restarting Capture Age. And hoping that it just calms down. Slightly better? Ish. It's playing a wreck. It shouldn't have any problems. Ugh. Defensive tower from Murderface. That'll be the second one that he's put down. I don't know what his plan was, because he's floating a ton of gold. So maybe he was going to try to buy his way up. Yeah, towers are the only thing that's going to keep these out. Does he not have loom? He didn't get loom! No loom for Murderface. Oh, no. Is it the stream lagging or the game? No, it's I'm on a 2 PC setup. PC2 is lagging running Capture Age and AoE 2 by itself. It's not doing anything else. 16 gig of RAM, Ryzen 2600, and a 2080 Super. And it's just chugging. Probably the RAM. You realized he didn't have loom, Levi? I mean, after the first two villagers went down so fast, still no loom from Murderface. Yeah, and a background Bitcoin miner or something. That's what Microsoft isn't telling you about the AI. Is they have installed Bitcoin miners on all the PCs. In their TOS, it says on a TOS we're allowed to do that. We didn't say we weren't doing it. Oh my god, that sounds too scarily plausible. I don't like that. No, he's shooting the barracks first. Need to delete that. Come on, Murderface, delete it. He did not delete it. But he clicked up the castle age. Did he build a market? He got a market down. More towers. This one on the stone. Levi building forward towers to try to break in. That palisade has 2 HP on it. I don't know why where he's going. The palisade... Levi, the palisade is 2 HP. Just go in. Where are they going? Did he click them in? I don't have 60 archer. Ah, it's strategic. That actually makes a lot of sense. As he goes in with the 30 archers, the game ends. Thank you, Levi. That was me potatoing that time, all right? There you go. Like, as soon as I said potato, chat instantly goes back at it. What have I done? What have I done?
Alan! Alan! Alan!
Alan!
Nice. Alan! Nice. Nice. Alan! Nice. Nice. Alan!
42 archers and climbing here for Levi, going for win as Spanish or Bulgarians with 60 foot archers alive at time of victory. And he's sitting back despite the fact that he could have gone in and prevented all of this. He's still, you know, he's still like right there of claiming the game. I think if he walked in right now, he could still do it. So can he get enough archers out? And can he use them? That's a nice candidate. Shoot at the house. We'll buy you some time. What are you gonna do, Murderface? He has got a lot of gold and a lot of food, and he really needs a castle. He has a castle. What a potato. He needed a castle over here, though. Maybe another tower. The gates aren't a bad idea. That's so many archers, they might just go through them, though. Uh-oh. As soon as Murderface gets that hero out, free to play the game normally, and the crappy gate wall and the tower are enough for Levi to back off for now. Maybe still thinking, I don't quite have the numbers I need. This point could also just be waiting for Bodkin. 51 archers. You have to be imp to create the hero, that's correct. I forgot and had a heart attack. I mean, you did pretty good. Levi could have killed you. I have to say though, I'm pretty sure that if Levi had just gone in, unless he walked into your TC or threw it all under a tower or something weird, I think he might have killed you. Yeah, Leopard. Tiger Cav have what is they have like 4 base pierce armor or something? 6? Some absurd amount of base pierce armor. Yeah, Tiger Cav is the way here for Murderface for sure. I agree, Chad. I definitely didn't know that. Remember that they got Tiger Cav and that they have lots of pierce armor, and I'm not just talking out of my butt right now at all. Parents' internet shot to bed and I was worried I'd missed the last set. Nah, you're just in time. It's just starting to get spicy. He needs 1 more archer. And they need to stay alive, don't forget. So if he uses them, gotta be replacing them. So maybe better to go up to like 70. What other civs have heroes? All the Chinese three kingdom civ. So Wei, Shu, and what's the other one? Oh, Wei, Shu, and Wu. That's the one. Catans don't. But they aren't part of the DLC. They were just included in a patch with the DLC. Who? No, who's the guy's name on first base? That's right, I said that. No, who's the guy that I smashed his kneecap with baseball bat? No, his name was what? Woo. No, his name was what? No, his name was who? No, his name was what, Lubov? The guy's name was what? It was Woo. I just told you this. Barry, you're killing me. Oh my god. Yo, Cha-Cha, how you doing? All 5 were DLC? No, Catans is included in the base game, isn't it? Am I wrong? Didn't they include one as a base civ? 62 archers! He has the requisite number of archers for the bounty. He's zeroing in on this level 3 bounty claim. Levi is. I'm wrong? I could be wrong. These things happen. I don't have Catans and I don't have the DLC. Alright, well there's your answer. Well, they should definitely include one of the civs, right? As incentive to get the others. Catan's part of the same DLC as Jurchens. Wait, do Jurchens have a hero? They don't have a hero either. Where is the hero? Ah, there he is! Hold on. Wait. We gotta officially verify because I wasn't paying attention. We'll officially verify here. As soon as he gets made. Alright, we're good. He produced the hero as the first military unit. So Murderface in line for the bounty claim. Levi in line for the bounty claim. And it comes down to who's going to get the W now. Provided that Levi keeps his 62 archers, or at least 60 of them alive. Jet Li. Make unlimited of the hero. That's terrifying. 475 HP on a single unit. He sucks in 10 times? Why wouldn't you get him and then 10 times bloodlines? Is he not affected by bloodlines? As a matter of fact, Murderface doesn't have bloodlines. Tiger Cav have, there it is, 4 base Pierce Armor. Plus 1 upgrade from Murderface. Let's see how this goes. Monks are a great call from Levi. And the Cow hero can't be converted. And the archer mass has been decreased to 35. The siege coming in now too. What is he doing with the archers? They're diving at the scorpions and the mango. Oh my goodness. Mangonel kills a bunch of HP off of those. They narrowly escape. Watch the spoilers, Levi, buddy. Ooh. Scorpions could kill a bunch of those. Scorpion could kill a bunch of those with single shot. Sugar the Mango. Mango's dead, though. Knight's sniping. Knight's the right answer to the Tiger Cav, I believe. That one hero unit. Look how many units it's killing. Remember, Murderface says he knew what bounty Levi was going for based on his civ and his prior knowledge of bounties. He watches a lot of bounties. Bro is a murderer. Main character energy. Oh yeah, living up to the hero name. He's the last remaining of his entire raiding party. And got 13 kills himself, so. Hero units steadily regain HP. Archers really suck. Yep. You really need, Levi could really have used Bracer during all that. In chemistry. And Thumbring. He's got Thumbring, though. He got Thumbring. All right, the game is in an interesting state. We're kind of deadlocked. And it's going to come down to, I think, who is aggressive next. Murderface is doubling down into Tiger Cav. And Levi is adding Knights. Should be adding Conics, no? They are expensive. I didn't believe you that the Archers one was harder, but I do now. To be fair, Levi didn't act when Murder couldn't make army. It's just the thing that actually makes it hard is the need to keep them alive when you win. That's what actually makes it really difficult. Also, generally all of the bounties that have like a thing you have to do and then you can play normally, those tend to be easier. Like if it's like accomplish a task and then do whatever, like this one is produce a hero and then do whatever. Those I feel like are going to be easier than any other bounty. Like I think there's 1 or 2 of those that are in level 3. Where it's like produce 60 in feudal age or something. But they're still going to be inherently easier than something where a condition applies the entire game. Or having to have it alive when you win. It's okay, I'm a spearman. He has a stick. Yeah, but it's sharp. Let me tell you, a lot of wars have been won and lost by men with sharp sticks. And nothing else. It's tough when the task in a zip and cost 1,000 res. Well, that's why this is a level 2 bounty, not a level 1. He has 0 kills. The spear? Yeah, but he's living his best life. Look, all the knights went and saw him before they left. They all visited him. Sir, sir. And then they passed him. He's like, off to war you go, young man. Back in my day, we didn't have horses. We only had single sharp spikes. And we didn't use our shields. We kept them on our backs because we're fucking idiots. He has a shield, he never uses it. I don't think he's protecting his back. If he has a shield on his back, then he should have more pierce armor when he's retreating. Don't give the devs ideas. It's for not being shot while running back, because he runs forwards, realizes all he has is a stick, and then turns around and runs away. Makes sense. Stirrups! Did we get back up to 60 archers? We're at 57. So still need 3 more. And here come the Tiger Cav. Still missing the second Pierce Armor upgrade.
Fuck Microsoft!
And I guess melee upgrade too. See how this goes against the I think the Cavalier are going to destroy them though. Yeah, they are. They're just eating them. Between Stirrups and just the Cavalier being a solid unit choice here. With, I think, similar HP, but more attack and more armor. So, Halb swap in for Murderface. And I mean, it is in. He's got 36 Halbs queued up. Uh-oh. The archers could serve a highly important strategic purpose once the Halb swap comes. He's making another hero. They are not Elite Tiger, no. On the other hand, like 2 castle barrages might clear this. Two rounds of arrows from the castle. Maybe it was garrisoned. Levi back above 60 archers. The tiger cav, I believe they make it... Where do they make their tiger? Yeah, it's from the castle, yeah. It's the Haig Wong that's from the stables, I think. Can you imagine one mango hit on those clustered up archers? And here are the archers getting some value. Remember, they got Bracer. They got Thumb Ring. Maybe even Chemistry at this point. Yeah, Chemistry too. They're just missing Arbs and crossbow Arbs upgrade. That's it. 7 range. Aguang are reskin knights. Okay. No ballistics? He's got ballistics. Red does not have ballistics. $75. Okay, now he's like, I want to make sure I get this. Looking really good for Levi here, in line for a 4-point game. Murderface has very little army. Doesn't army. In the face of 18 Cavalier and 20 archers. Get loom, sir. Oh no, you still never got loom? Oh my god. Pro tip, get loom. Loom is important. You should get it. Okay, he did get loom. He got loom. He got loom once he was warned. Uh-oh. Archer standing in line of this castle fire. He does have a lot of spare ones, at least. This pro tip is evil. Castle's closing in. Weird whipping noises coming from the Haegwongs. Do Haegwongs have pierce armor? Nah, not as much. But some. The bracered archers seem to be doing really good. Raid on the left here. Oh, Murderface's town looking like a ghost town. We've got 81 archers alive. The doubled out castle. Both players denying each other's castles here in the north. They were having some sort of castle stabbing demonstration conference. This game is Thumbnail City. The one Vil built the castle. Oh, Red got the castle up. There was an actual Greg the Technician and I missed him. Archer number still looking good. Murderface, not. Murderface looking like the face that was murdered in his name. The trebuchet now coming back. And stick a fork in it. This one is done. Murderface played like awesome. Murderface played great this game. Could have gone either way. Other than the early feudal push that Levi intentionally backed off from. But he recovered. After that, Murderface recovered well and made a really good game out of this. And Levi making the right decision, waiting and until he got 60 archers to renew his push was ultimately the right call, even though an ultimately way more difficult path that he had to take to victory. But he will earn 4 points for it. Unless Murderface completely rebooms in the south. Very quickly. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm tempted to go do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Some Hey Guang rating for Murderface. This one's very over. GG. And Levi is going to take game 1 and 4 points as we have a bounty claimed. Another castle drop attempt. Murderface was just tenacious as anything. Did not want to lose this one. And good job, Levi. Walking away with 4 points. Wrong side. Quick review of the statistics. We had a 2-to-1 KD score on the eco. That's disregarding some of the early game, though. And overall KD also really in favor of Levi. You can take a peek at what their APMs look like. Levi with more than twice the APM to work with here. But I am noticing that, like, if you notice the spikes happening in line with the spikes lining up is a good sign to see. Murderface knows how to turn it up when he needs to. Oh, we're running out of steam, so I'm glad we're at on the last set here. Quality of the games has been good enough that it's holding me together quite easily, though. Draw the line for Murderface in game 2. Levi used one of his 2 refreshes and has gone with basically the Huns. You must not reach feudal age until you reach 200 pop in housing and win no Huns. I will get game 2 ready to go. How many participants are there in the tourney? It's perfect time to ask, Mo. How many participants are there, and how does the matchmaking work? I believe there are 41 participants. And the way it works is I divided the players into 3 elo categories. The top dozen and the bottom dozen are in a high and low elo, and then everybody else is in the mid elo. Everybody plays 3 games. The mid elos play 1 against the high, 1 against the low, and 1 against the mid. The lows play 2 against the low and 1 against the high or mid. And the highs play 2 against the high and 1 against the lower mid. And if you're in a higher elo bracket and you are against someone from the mid or low, or if you're from the mid and you're against someone from the low, so if you're playing someone in a lower elo bracket than you, then you have only the most difficult bounties. You only get level 3 bounties, and the other person is given the free range to pick whatever they want out of a mix of 6. So they get level 1s, level 2s, and level 3s. That's to just to balance things a little bit. That's mostly, honestly, that's mostly there not for balancing purposes, but just to make the games more interesting to watch. As it is not like a strictly competitive decision, so to speak. Let's see here. I think the elos are all set. Everybody's on the same side. Oh, both players on the right side of the map here, really close to each other. Come on, arrow. There we go. More on loop now. Happy to clarify. I should probably make some public. I should make this thing right behind me. This one should be on some website somewhere, probably. I didn't get around to doing that, unfortunately, but yeah, that's the leaderboard as it currently stands. There's a spreadsheet that doesn't look as nice and doesn't sort everything automatically. So that's where that is. So Levi, realistically, with this game, with this set, he really needs to get the points. So getting 4 off the bat takes some pressure off. They should only have level 3 bounties, but they should have only level 3, but only 3 of them, not 6. Having a wider choice of high value bounty give them more opportunities to get big points. Yeah, I don't want to make it unpleasant for the. It's also like meant to be enjoyable to play too, and I think if you have no choice You very less choice is less fun. Like that's simple. I'd rather them. Oh no, murder face, no! Didn't re-click the vills onto the boar. Accidentally takes a sheep. A little bit of mess happening early on here in the build. Oh, what are our two bounties? Basically the Huns. Oh man. Must not reach feudal until 200 pop. Gives Murderface a huge opportunity here. I think I draw the line is an easier bounty than basically the Huns. Murderface could also elect to just go for the win here and salvage some points. He's of course doesn't know that that's what Levi is doing. But he might be able to intuit. Like, Murderface is a bounty veteran, so he might be able to figure out. He was able to figure out his opponent's bounty in game one, just wasn't able to deny it. Yeah, I'm not sure why not Incas. Maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable playing them. Or maybe he wants the houses to act as like a big old wall. Terrified to play against the high elo player, but I like that you decided to not keep the brackets separate and not play each other. Yeah, that would not have been a competitive tournament at all then. That would have just been a series of, like, show matches. Which would have been fine. But not as good as this. You wanted to go Persian at first. Why Persians? Why Persians, though? Imagine the trolls if Murderface starts knocking houses down. Imagine he goes like, I don't know, Man-at-Arms all in feudal and just builds a palisade to back the cross. Oh, you know what? He has a great backyard to build the wall in. It's going to be almost in a straight line and out of the way of everything. Nice little straight shot to that corner there and go right along the edge of the map if he wants. So yeah, Murderface has to build a wall that connects like this to that or this to that. I am picking up on one pattern, which is that people are gravitating, even though I've been watching and seeing that we are getting truly randomized bounty picks, which we are. Just like when I tested, usually you get at least like one or two bounties that people seem to fixate on. And I'm wondering if it's just because when those bounties were on the bounty board, like however many years or months ago, that those were bounties that these guys were locked in on attempting. Because a lot of times certain players would lock in on certain bounties during the game show that I run and just like play only that one until they get it. So I'm wondering if that was one of the ones, this is one of the ones that Murderface tried. I know a lot of people did this one when it first came out. I think this was like, there was a good 15, 20 people that took a crack at this before Kongan got it. You're confused about what I'm talking about? I run a game show. This whole tournament's based on a game show I run called Bounties every Monday on my channel, twitch.tv/Grathrang, where I pull people out of chat and have them complete weird challenges just like the ones you see here, except versus unsuspecting opponents on the rank ladder, and if they manage to complete those challenges, they get cash. So this is kind of a expanded idea of that, where we get two people both doing bounties at the same time against each other. If you're wondering where the thought process for the tournament came from, yeah, I'm pretty sure, Levi. I don't know. It was like a year ago, I think, so. Celts have good men-at-arms rush. They have faster-moving men-at-arms. And you can get away with less on wood. I'll always put 5 on wood. You can also go... they're also really strong at going men-at-arms and then following up with really strong archer push behind it. Kongan is a beast. He's in this tournament, too. Don't you play Kongan, Levi? Is it you that plays him? It's not you, is it? You're not his low elo match. No, you don't. You wanted to? Maybe we'll have time for some grudge matches if we'll see. A grudge bounty show match. Kongan is the Hera of this tournament then. Yeah. He's got the most... Kongan and Chopsticks are the two to watch. If you're looking for a low elo to potentially do well, I'd say Chopsticks, because he is the all-time bounty leader with 15 total completed across the 2.5 years it was running in the game show, and Kongan with 8 is number 2. So I would say those are the two players I'm the most interested in seeing when they play. Chopsticks had a great set versus Super Monkey Car earlier. The wall has begun. Uh-oh. Murderface. This doesn't count, buddy. Walls and gates only, not trees. This has to go around, or he's going to have to chop. I'm concerned about this. We may have a fundamental misunderstanding of the wording of the bounty. I'm worried, Twitch and or YouTube. Sorry, YouTubers. Keep doing that. I'm worried, chat. I don't like saying chat all the time, so. Kongan is there. I already read that. How long are you streaming the Showdown Throwdown Cup? This is the last set of the day, Jimmy. The stream died 4 hours in or something, or 5 hours in. So I've actually been live for like almost 8 hours already. Okay, just let my friends know. 7 hours. I'm available in 2 hours to play a set. The sets are not cast live, Jimmy. They are specifically not you. I will not cast any set live, as a matter of fact. They are only played for watched from Rex. There's no fair way. There's no fair way for me to cast them live, because you can just come to the stream and see the other person's bounty, so. Oh my god, what a game. 11, you will find out. Oh, Levi's got his 200 pop of spaces, guys. Sorry, I was busy talking to chat. 42 houses have gone down for Levi, and now he just gets to play normally no matter what. So the big challenge here for Levi is out of the way. He can do whatever he wants from this point forwards. Murderface sees all the houses. And he's going to try to break in with the men-at-arms. Read it and schedule with my opponents. Yeah, you should read the handbook if you haven't. Just go over the handbook and then check in with your opponents on the Discord and set up times to play. You guys play off stream, you post the Rex off stream, and then I cast them on stream in big chunks. All of my overlays and stuff only work from recorded games. And yeah. Looks good for Levi. With the 200 pop in, now he can just camp behind his own extra HP building walls. Uh-oh, that's open. Never mind. Oh, they potentially... Oh, no, it's open on that side, too. Go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. No, go in this side. Oh, man, the quick walls here from Levi saving the day. Murderface got to be kicking himself. He just about got in. That would have been game-changing. He's still just, like, lacking the individual unit micro. He's got guys attacking everything except what they should be. He's got 5 men-at-arms and only 2 of them are hitting the house. This guy's just standing there. You gotta get this fixed. Why aren't they hitting the house? Ah, the archer's already out. And in position now. Yeah, voice is really starting to go, guys. Aha! Murderface has realized. That's good. He's got most of the building up. Wow, look at that. He's already got most of this wall up. Archers have pushed Murderface off of Levi's walls. Oh no. right. All right, we're hanging in there. We're still not at any kind of pain in the voice. It's getting there, though. I cleared my throat and it stung a little bit. That's not good. That is a great tower and an equally great defensive tower from Levi. You better build it fast or that Ville's going to get trapped there. Ooh, and he actually pushes Murderface's forward Ville off of that towering wood line. Levi is floating a bajillion res. Does he have a market? Needs a market desperately. There it is. Uh-oh, Murderface is wide open. He never set up chokes to the TC and never closed his base up. And now Levi can just walk right in. Stabbing the scout down. You're not floating, you're investing. Doesn't work that way. Should be up to castle age already. I'm being harsh. I'm building my future base. Well, Levi has not spotted the external walls yet. He might as he comes around with the archers, though. Yes, he will. That's got to be confusing to see. You may not notice or care, though. He definitely will have... Oh, he didn't catch the second view. I think if you caught some more, you'd be like, what is this? One of the most obvious bounties I think there is the build a wall across the map bounty. We saw it earlier with Dudu Zhu versus his opponent. And he pulled it off just with stone walls straight across the middle of the map. You're only allowed to use walls and gates. Can't use buildings or wood. Uh-oh, this is still not connected. Blue is definitely coming to range of more of the wall now. Defensive tower on the main golden wood from Murderface, who is inching towards Castle Age, 40 seconds away. Eco KD is 3-1. Tower will keep Murderface in the game. Oh, it was clear love against you. My bad, my bad. Misremembering. Oh my god, you're gonna make me mod my YouTube chat? What's wrong with you? Guys, we got a troll on the YouTube chat. I can't even believe that. I roll. Thank you, Homebrand, for the potato. There's one person on YouTube, it's a troll. Are there any good YouTubers watching? I'm sure there's some good YouTube chatters watching. Hold on, I'm looking at the numbers on YouTube for the first time of the day. Nobody's watching on YouTube. Except that guy I banned.
No.
Murderface says no. He does not want that castle up, I guess. Oh, the mango. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Can the mango nail a shot? He is shooting uphill. Oh, deft dodge there from Levi. That was very well done. He did get a one shot on Levi's Vills, did Murderface. More houses, more houses. You don't need them. That's it. That's it. He's invented a new bounty, chat. Win the game with 200 houses alive. How many houses did he have? 56. All right. So what would be a good number for a bounty attempt if we're going to make a new bounty out of this game? 100 houses, chat? 150 houses? Is the wall complete? No, it is not. And honestly, Murderface has bigger problems right now. Because Levi is narrowing in on a second tier 3 bounty claim here. Appropriate reaction. I think this is over. I don't think Murderface can blame the wall building either, really. Maybe a bit for the res collected, but I feel like if he connected even just with the mango shots, the game would be looking a lot different than it does now. That is a nasty castle for blue. Oh my. Levi's like, this game needs to end. Just played bad? You played fine. Don't forget about the elo spread here, Murderface. You should be thinking about how presentable you looked for. You think about how far into this game you got, and it was close. That's what you should be thinking about. I think you did pretty good both games. But this one is done, and Levi is going to walk away with another bounty claimed. Well played, Levi. Eight points out of a possible 12 so far. Levi could afford to throw the third game. Levi gets 0 points. I still think that's going to put him in first place. Tied for first place. What is the... Yeah, I would put him tied for first place. Actually, did he get a game in his previous set? Let me scroll down here.
Nice. 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 Nice.
Nice. Leaderboard. Interact. You didn't get any in your other set? Ah, darn it. Darn it. There you are. 0-3. Well, then you really needed these points. Allow me to get game 3 ready to go here. Our final game of the day. Again, I'll be back tomorrow with at least one set.
Nice. Nice.
I have at least one set. I think there's 2 or 3 that are scheduled to be played tomorrow that aren't even listed on that thing I just showed. Show match overlay. There we go. What do we got for game 3? So Murderface used refreshes. Levi has no both players used refreshes. Levi is going for Trader Trading 3. Trade with the enemy for a total of 1,000 gold and win. And Kiss Me, I'm 15 mangonels, have 15 mangonels alive simultaneously at any point and win. That is very doable. Very, very doable. I think that's a great choice by Murderface to go for a easier bounty here. That one doesn't require that much thought either. It's like, I'm just going to make like a bunch of mangoes and then attack. And they also don't even need to stay alive, so. Good to see you, Batsy. And let's get into our final game of the day here. Thanks to everybody that has been watching and supporting. We had a hype train earlier and a bunch of subs. There's been a bunch of people helping with the mod work. Leopard and Hijinks, our new mod, and Alucard was here, and I'm probably missing some people. I think David was here for a bit. Any other mods that I missed, thank you guys for your work. And thank you, chat, for being for keeping me such good company here today. I hope Murderface deletes this market. Murderface definitely knows that that is one of the bounties here. He definitely knows about the market bounties. Might be a bad play because Levi will just flatten them. Yeah. Yeah, Mo. Hope you've been enjoying. You guys have been fun with, you guys have been good. We've spammed some memes.
Homebrand.alken says what bounties should Gratrang add for next time.
Been really good. You guys have been awesome.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe find the most useless item? Sounds right up their alley.
What? Find the most useless item? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, I got this one. Right? I know it's not an item. Wait. These affect pathing. You know what doesn't directly affect pathing, but actually still does because it's really stupid? These guys, they're even more useless. Wait. This thing. We've got it. The most useless thing bounty goes to this thing. What the f? Why are you in my game? I agree, Kaner. You can get some unique. You get unique enough gameplay that you can just see someone maybe trying something new or different at a higher level or at a more important game. Be like, hey, you know, I went this crazy army composition that had no business working, but then it did. Weird Shrub wins $10. Oh, I totally forgot to mention the clipping contest. By the way, guys, there's a clipping contest. The person with the most views of a clip gets $50. So the clipper, the Twitch chatter who clips the clip with the most views will go $50. It has to be a clip from one of the games of the tournament. And I have to do a better job at advertising that. I should make that one of the between game ads that I run. Oh, speaking of which, crap, the Twitch ads are about to start. Crap. We're taking a 90-second break. I should have done it between games. We're doing it now. All right. We'll be right back after this. What do I got for you guys that are subbed? Here, watch me before I shave my head and lost weight. Although I gained weight back, so I'm fat again.
The all-new Farnel Flailer from Farnpack and Fiddle Family Fabrication. Fitted with 5 fantastic features figurated for flailing.
That's a way better idea. Let's run the replay. I got a replay maker, and a bunch of people took clips today. Let's see if we got it. That's
Guys, have you seen the...
well, that's from St. Patrick's Day last week. But the last few will be from today.
Dark Age on Twitch.tv. What are we watching here? Twitch.tv/Jim.
What the fuck was that? With eye problem. Look, I don't know why we hired Blind Gary as our siege engineer. But can we get someone better? Blind Gary's been around for 35 years. Oh my god. What a shot from... oh yeah. And here come the skirmishers. One skirmisher way goes left, one skirmisher way goes right. Both players firing volleys over a wall that neither is contesting. And so, the skirmisher... No! Are Mongol siege towers extra speedy when filled? They are. They are faster when they have units in them. I think infantry. Pretty sure it has to be infantry. That's why I was figuring Gebetto, right? No reaction. The siege tower is going down left and right. Soaking a lot of time and damage. Oh, no, he's running him away. Remember, they have drill. Off they go. Run! Run! Cast Age of Empires 2. My name is Jeff, the Articulated Wizard, and I'm here to bring the excitement! In the south, Frozen Flame Official is about to take out some spears with a crossbow. Those clips were just chaos. Just absolute chaos. Excellent. Yeah, the clip command for the replay maker only works for mods and VIPs. But you guys can, there's like a clippy doodad built into Twitch that you can use, and that's what I'm talking about. And you gotta share it. You're probably gonna have to share it to some sort of social media. Share it to Reddit. Share it to Reddit. Share it to Reddit. It won't get downvoted at all, I promise. No, it'll downvote a Grath rank tournament for Just because it's Grath, right? No, you definitely posted to Reddit. I don't know where else you'd post it. There's got to be a good enough clip that it doesn't get downvoted. That's the key right there. Subreddit does not like me. Slav's here for Murderface. Kiss me, I'm 15 mangonels. Good choice because he's gonna have cheaper siege to work with, not workshop. He's gonna have cheaper siege to work with. Spanish for Levi, going for Trader Trading 3. This is the fourth time we've seen this bounty today. It's a very popular bounty. People seem to like just be refreshing until they get it. But it's fine with me. I don't mind watching a trade heist. Bounty, post a Grathrain clip to Reddit and get more than 0 upvotes. Have a upvote score higher than 0. Heck yeah. Can Levi pull off the sweep? 15 mangoes and trading with the enemy kind of mesh well. Neither one of them really getting in the way of the other. And a much more difficult bounty for Levi to have to complete. Murderface, I'm just going to focus in on the fact that he's chosen very strategically well here to go for the Kiss Me, I'm 15 mangonels bounty. Traditionally a St. Patrick's Day only bounty where I require them to play as the Celts. I've given them a little bit more freedom here in the tournament. Oh yeah, and also the exclamation mark clip command won't give you credit. Unfortunately. It's mostly meant for mods and VIPs to just do the replay maker. Actually, it might work for regular people too. I don't know if I have it on or not right now. I think it's set to just VIPs and mods. Top clip should be Greg the Castle Technician. That's a strong choice. Levi is lucky because Murder probably gonna FC and build a market. You think he'll fast castle? He doesn't have to only make mangonel. He just has to have them alive at. Plus, it's not even have them alive at victory. It's just alive at any point. That is a lot of wood and gold, though. Talking like what is that? It's got to be close to 2,000 res each, if not more. Levi gets his bounty. It's gonna be the first 12-pointer in the cup. Yeah, that's true, Paladin. And it'll really keep him. He's already in contention here. He's the only person I think that will have completed 2 of his sets. So he'll have some freedom to kind of pick and choose. I don't know when he scheduled his 3rd set or if he has yet. But if whatever Levi ends up doing with that, he'll be able to read the field at least, see what the other players are doing, and maybe choose his bounties a bit more carefully. Might be able to mathematically figure out he only needs to pick like level 2 bounties and win or something. Hasn't? Well, this was a fantastic first day of the bounty tournament, I gotta say. I don't know how it could have gone much better than it did beyond some massive raid coming in from somebody. But you don't expect or plan for those ever as a streamer, and I'm not disappointed I didn't get one either. I'm mostly excited that the overlays all worked. Everything just worked today. That's a glitch. You can't see that farm. This was placed after line of sight was there. Yeah, Blue has not seen him yet. Yeah, today was like a proof of concept that the tournament is going to work. Beyond like all the show matches we did, this was the first real time we got to see what it's like in action. So the fact it went off smooth, everybody was able to get into their games and use the bounty drafting website. Props to 6 Angry Geese for the help setting that up. We didn't have any significant glitches. The only mess up we had, it turned out it wasn't a mess up at all. The players just didn't realize that they only had to play 3 games or something. they might have selected some extra bounties trying to finish it. Which didn't break anything on my end, so. Yeah, I'm totally stoked that I have a week of this to cast every day. I'm actually very excited. I was worried I might burn out after day one and be like, oh, okay, I'm done. But nope. No. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Nice.
I hope we have lots of sets that are played.
Nice.
If there's a bunch of sets scheduled for tomorrow, I might start later just so that they're already played. Just a heads up on that. Or try and time it. But yep. Levi right now is 8 villagers up on Murderface, who is in Castle Age and has 1 minute vital time. And it feels like too many values idling even more. How is he idling? Loom? No, not again! Please. God, no. Why? Why, Murderface? Why? If Murderface doesn't lose a second bill, it's still worth it. But not by a lot. Should just get Loom. Murderface, why aren't you getting Loom? Gonna try to take the scouts out with the spears. Levi's doing a good job of keeping him moving and microing, though. Mark it at the front of Murderface's base. I think one thing that Levi's gonna have to be careful of, one is not killing Murderface too fast, but two, Murderface is sharp enough that if he starts seeing like trade cards individually bombing his market, he'll just delete it. I think he'd rather deny the bounty points to his opponent even than get a W at this point. The Loom. He's got Loom now. Isn't there a civ that gets free Loom? Oh, Goths used to, but now you have to click a button. Feels like Levi's just going for the win. Incorrect! I see a trade
Teach yourself how to fly. Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
Alright, well, Spear scared away the scouts. You got one, Bill. But why? Hit the bongos! Where are my bongos? Where are my bongos? I'm too slow. I'm too slow. Leopard did not get a kill there, unfortunately, Miss Lady's Leopard. He's going to try... Why a TC drop? Why? Why? It's kind of going to work. If it had been faster, he might have been able to deny the cogs. Is this why you want it to be Persians? And the knights are here. Still only 2 trade carts. Did he just drop off? He might have already got a trade cart trip, but I can't tell if they just left or what's going on. That TC is not going to go up. It's going to get denied. Maybe. Maybe. Quick wall, quick wall. No quick walls. Quick wall! Did he see the trade card? I don't think he saw trade cards. We will keep an eye on the trade collected stat. Expect Levi to play very passively from here. I called that. I so called that. I absolutely called that. He's going to get 70 gold and that's it. I guarantee Murderface does not build a market again. And if he does, it's going to be walled in. What a mistake. Who made these? Levi's trying to play it off. That's not gonna work. Murderface is too smart. I think he was watching the stream when somebody attempted this earlier. Oh, the spear only doesn't do... Wait. The spear doesn't get bonus damage against the trade card? I just learned that right now. Do these not count as cavalry? That's great. I had no idea. They seem to be getting some bonus damage. Got poked 3 times, right? 369. So it's like 3 1/3 bonus damage or something weird. We will set up a trade route. Left side. Left side trade. All right. What are you going to do now, Levi? Levi's just got to go for the win now. He has no choice. So easy to deny it. It also, like, if you're, it could be, I don't want to say it is easy, but I feel like it is doable in the sense that you could, if Levi had waited and been more patient and then dove the market, he would have got it. Yeah, you have to do a single trip of trade cards for sure. No Cox. I mangoed it to Bolivian. Quadruple manganelled that conquistador. How many trade cards would it take? So I thought, how much did he get for? He had 2 successful trips. So in this case, it would take, what is that? That's like, you guys do the math. 2 trips, 2 cards, 69. So it would take more than 20 trips.
Nice.
30 trips-ish. Yeah.
Nice.
You could go with 2 dives and you might get away though. Yeah, that was 2 cards. So it's like whatever 69 divided by like probably just over 2 is. What'll be, what's that, 30, 34 and a half? So it'll be like 34.6 probably. When I play my games, I'll make 1 trade card to get my opponent to delete their market. Now that's big braiding. You're pushing your opponent, so you make a market, you make a trade card, send it in and try to trade for the market. They're like, oh, he's going for the trade bounty. And they delete it, and then you just push and they can't recover because they can't buy any replacement res. Murderface, speaking of which, Murderface remade his market. Blue has not found it yet. Bounty mind games, yeah. The chat is hilarious. I bet you won't. 200 bills in your base. Wololo. We had a blast. You guys look like you're enjoying yourselves from my perspective, so I'm glad to hear that. I think the best part about bounties, from a maybe potentially being worried about people watching your games, anxiety or that type of thing, is that the expectations are rock bottom because you're doing something so weird every game. Even making 15 mangonels, as tame as that is, that's still a heck of a thing to do. If you don't make the 15 mangoes and then lose, no one's going to be like, oh man, that guy really sucks. They're going to be like, yeah, that was a hell of a thing. That was a game. Oh. I wanted the mango to land the shot. Oh, the split didn't work there. We got nice repairs from Murderface. Eco is ballooning out in favor of Levi, though. Nice micro from Levi. Focus too much on the bounty. How you doing, Hitman Frank? Build a wonder. The monk on the horse could take relics. You didn't know that the missionaries could take relics? That was one of the most recent patches. That was one of the more recent patches. Did they reduce, is the movement speed reduced when they're carrying the relic? Does anyone know? I think it is, and it should be. When they should be allowed to pick relics up, but if they do, they should go down to like 0.7. Should go down to a regular monk speed. I don't have a problem with them picking the relics up. That doesn't bother me. It feels like a good bonus for the Spanish. Speed is reduced to 0.8. That's good enough. That's good enough. Missionaries have pretty reduced range, as I recall. Do they not? Yeah, they get reduced range. We are at 9 mangoes. Murderface having some wood flow issues. He's on stone. Does he have a stone mining upgrade? He does not. Chat, if you ever mine stone, you should almost always get the stone mining upgrade. It's so inefficient without it. It's ridiculous. Like, compare that to a Woodville, which even though it has to drop off, pathing, oh my god, the pathing. It's like twice the rate or something. It's faster. Stone mining very slow. Also, you need a lot of it, and you have to bank it before you can do anything with it. So if you gather 350 stone and then don't have enough for the castle, you either try to buy the rest or you're screwed, right? You're stoked about missionaries picking up relics. A new unprotected market? Blue has not spotted the market yet, though. Oh, they have! Wait a minute, they have, chat. Wood, please. Levi is going to go for a big dive here. Yep. The plan is for a great heist. We are going to get a market heist from Levi this game. We're up to 10 mangoes. 10 mangonels is enough to clear all of the army that Levi has. If he micros it well. Levi is triple imping. It's a unique maneuver that you can pull off, where you go triple imp and you get triple the upgrades. What's that, Reggie? There's no such thing as triple imp. Well, why is he floating 5,000 res, Reggie? You don't know? I don't know either. Did you get all the relics again? No. He's not lying. He only got 4. Is this some sort of relic gift? Reggie, stop saying hi. Okay, Levi's enjoying himself. Oh, maybe he's trying to throw Murderface off the scent. Maybe he's trying to throw Murderface off the scent. He's like, oh, I have to give you relics. I don't have to make trade carts. No, I'm dropping relics at your... I'm doing the drop the relics at the opponent's base bounty. Which is a bounty, but okay. All right, chat, here we go. Switch to Murderface's point of view. He has very little time to react. No reaction! Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Hello? Yes?
Bro. These got 51 gold each, chat. 51 gold each. And the great heist was a success. I was laughing so much. Chat, what if making 20 trade cards and trading with your opponent's actually secretly worth it this whole time? All right, let's see what it is after the delivery here. What do we at here? There you go. Levi is set up for the bounty claim, and he's making another dive. Oh my god. Murderface has hit his requisite number of mangonels. Okay, and it is time for this game to kick off. Cavalier is on the way for Levi, and he has decided that he is the house to try to block it. He deletes the market. All right, there you go. Mango! Mango, the mango shot on the trade cards! Paladin on the way behind that. Why not? You just stole 1,000 gold from your opponent. Why not buy Paladin with it? And he's continuing to crank out the trade cards. We're getting multiple new bounties created from this show match. We've got build 100 houses and win. Have 100 houses alive at time of victory. And now we've got to have 40 trade cards alive at time of victory. The despondent trade card. He's like, this isn't a market. This was a market the last time I was here. That's some weird foundation. So Murderface, having made his 15 mangonels, he is free to do whatever he wants to try to win the game. That being said, he's 60 villagers back. And I don't know where the trade cards are going now. Uh-oh. We got some flanking happening here. Markets are diving. The markets are diving. Trade cards are diving. Pardon me. I can't even talk. This is so goofy. Onager. Oh. Show me Siege Onager. Are we going to get Siege Onager for the second time today? Third? Third time today. Bounties are making players make Siege Onagers. Yeah, he's converting the trade cards. Why? Look bottom left. Murderface is hiding his market. It's got to be the most troll game ever. Send in the Paladin, Levi. Does he have +4? Yeah, +4. Send him in. Should have done that before. Yeah. It's too late now. Now he's already got, I think it was how much gold did he end up with here before the market was deleted last time? 1,800 trade profit. Oh no. Oh, the Onager's doing damage to the Paladin because there's so many of them, but there's also just too many Paladin for this to work, and the villagers get intercepted by the Paladin as well. Levi backing off. Levi might not be 100% sure that he has the right amount of gold. He might not be sure. There's a lot going on, and half of his run that he was trying to do got denied, so he might think he doesn't have enough gold yet. The Spanish do get supremacy villagers, which gives them extra armor and attack. But you have to use them, or they will die. Did he shift delete the Paladin? What happened there? Levi, what are you doing? You know what? He's still not sure if he has the bounty, guys. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that Levi isn't positive he has the bounty. And he's playing it safe. I think that's what we're watching here. It's giving Murderface way more room than he should have. The game should, by all rights, be over at this point. It kind of still is. Levi would have to sit back for a long, long time. Especially without Murderface adding TCs or Vills. Boyars, though. Ooh, I like the Boyars. He doesn't have any upgrades for them, though. Not even bloodlines. Where's Chopsticks? There is Levi's just making bounties up and doing them now. At this point. Might just be doing anything he can to prolong the game so that he can try and find the market. And I don't think he will. Not without like an outpost or a building over there. Watch. Well, my instinct's telling me not to skip forwards, even though I kind of want to because I'm tired. But I'm sticking with it here because something tells me this is going somewhere. We're fighting villagers to onagers. Oh, he's gonna go full supremacy vills. That's what all the TCs are for, of course. He is cranking the vills out now. Villagers everywhere from Levi. We've got to make 20 town centers, 30 town centers and win. We've got to make only villagers and win. Converting the supremacy vills. And if you convert them, you get their stats. So now red has supremacy vills, at least a couple of them. Another defensive castle going down for Murderface as Levi is just streaming villagers all over Murderface's base. It's crazy. My vills, not yours. Lot to micro here for both players. My soldiers rage! Stronger forces! More. More!
We Shroots don't need some Harvard doctor to tell us who's alive and who's dead. I decided to make sure that our dead were completely dead. Out of kindness.
More! More! Didn't have enough bugs for him. The hell of a way to end the day. It's a hell of a way to end the day. Levi's still searching diligently for the market. The villager's just punching everything down now. You got block printing Murderface. Make 50 vills, highlight them, click on a building. Pretty much. Levi doing everything he can to make Murderface think that he's not doing the market bounty, I guess? Murderface refusing to resign for some reason. He calls GG. All right. GG, well played. And you know what? Guys, Levi just walked away with his third bounty claimed of this set. And a clean sweep here for Levi over Murderface. Murderface did not go down without a fight. And certainly gave it his all, but it was just too much to handle from Levi. And boy, oh boy, what a way to finish the day off. The ultimate KD is actually... What does this KD? Makes no sense. What? Murderface has 15 more deaths. He must have mangoed his own units, right? That has to be honoring his own units. 3,000 relic gold, 1,700 trade profit. I don't exactly know what that was. Murderface, this was his highest APM of the 3 games, so he tried to turn it up for this game. I honestly think Murderface did great here against somebody 400 elo higher than him. We got 3 games of solid entertainment out of that. Last thing we have to do here on the day is update the rank of all of our players here. So just let me quickly do that. So I got to find Levi here and pop him with 12 points. And that's going to move him all the way to the top of the leaderboard. And he's actually got a 3-3 record now as well. We'll just give that a moment to refresh. And then, actually, no, I should do Murderface as well while I'm here. You find Red Neil and replace him with... So I can write this down while I'm here. 1225. So the person that Murderface replaced was 1256 and Murderface is 1225. So I don't think you could have a more fair replacement than that. And let's see here. Murderface goes 0-3. No points. And there we go. That is the board as it currently stands. Levi's sitting at the top of it for now. Duduju with just a single set. All the players have just one set except for Levi. So Duduju's next set, he's going to be going to want to get at least 4 points out of his next set, which means he's going to want to go for at least 1 bounty claim. So the pressure has already been set. Tomorrow, let me take a quick peek at the schedule. Tomorrow is the 22nd. I see we've got 3 games scheduled for tomorrow. 4 games scheduled. 4 sets scheduled for tomorrow. 2 of them are earlier than I was planning on. Perfect. And all 4 of them, all 4 of the sets tomorrow are happening before I was planning on starting the stream. Unfortunately, before we go, I have to run ads, chat, or I'll get pinged at the end of the month. Last month, I ran too few ads accidentally because I used the snoozes too much. And I lost,
believe it or not, jail.
I lost $50 of ad revenue, and I don't make very much cash, so that kind of stung. So I'm gonna run a 3-minute ad here before we go. Don't feel obligated to stick around. Thank you guys for watching. The credits will run after that. I'll stick with all the subs here through the ads, and we can talk a little bit more. Why don't I poke the overlay here since I do have a couple minutes? Just get all the times to make sense. Do they already make sense? Oh, they already make sense. Never mind. Do I have any other sets that need to be cast? Oh yeah, Trafflemator versus Nick May. We'll cast that tomorrow. We will have Trafflemator versus Bergomania, so he's gonna have 2 games tomorrow. He'll have 2 games, 2 sets cast tomorrow. Togawa Sakikoi, one of the high players. Oh, we got a high elo matchup tomorrow. Togawa Sakikoi versus Ween Dinchester is going to be fire. Those are both, we got Ween Dinchester, an experienced bounty claimer. He's been on bounties many times, up around 2K3, and Togawa Sakikoi also up around 2K2, 2K3 as I recall. So that should be solid. That'll be a heck of a game. Yeah, 2K3, 2368 for Togawa and 2371 for Ween. So the most even high elo matchup we've had so far. That one's going to be a great set. And we've got Danik versus Zdanik versus Dr. Casa. And I believe that's also a fairly even high elo matchup. Yeah, Dr. Casa, 1550, Zdanik 2068. It's a little bit split there, but another decent one. And yeah, just overall looks like tomorrow's going to be another solid day with at least 4 or 5 sets to cast. We should have 20 games to cast tomorrow. How does the bounties draft work if both players are middle elo players? Then you get two level 1s, 2 level 2s, and 2 level 3s. Both players do. Looking forward to it. What time are we starting tomorrow? I'm planning on starting roughly 10 hours prior to the current time wherever you are. So whatever time it is where you are right now, take 10 hours off. So for me, that's around 2 p.m. I believe that is 19 GMT. Doesn't matter who makes the link. No, Levi. Doesn't matter. The low elo sending the other person the link is just to split the labor. So the low elo does sets the draft up, and then the high elo posts the recs. Because I trust the high elos to post the recs more than I trust the low elos on top of that. That way there's just a division of labor. It doesn't actually matter who is first or second because you guys pick at the same time blind. 30 seconds left in the ad, and then I'm gonna send you guys on a raid. Let me find someone to send us off to here as we end the night. And let's see here. I literally don't have a single person I'm following that's streaming AoE 2. Rip. I think I might send you guys off to I think I'm going to send you guys off to Sumo. I'm probably going to chill for a bit. Maybe play hop on my Ark server with my friends. We were playing Ark Survival Ascended these days. And then I'm gonna have Midnight Suno in the background. So I'm gonna send you there. It's the last day of the 15-day tournament. So the sumo wrestlers are kind of banged up. And I think there's a couple good matches. I know the overall winner is decided, but there's a few other pieces of stuff going on there. But that's it for me. I'm out of here. Thanks again to everybody who watched and supported. We had a hype train and everything. Mods helping all stream. People watching all stream. You guys are awesome. You guys, you have yourself a great night. And I will see you tomorrow. My button didn't work. 1 second. Why is my button not working? Why is my button not working? The credits. We have to run the credits. Hold on. Cancel the stream for a second. Guys, I worked hard on the credits. I have to run them. Credits. There we go. Good night, everybody.